You've probably heard of higher profile historic sites like the Callanish Stones, the Heart of Neolithic Orkney, or perhaps the Clavicairns near Inverness. But if you love ancient and medieval history, you've got to check out Kilmartin. Hi, I'm David, and today Dig It TV is at Kilmartin Museum in Argyll and Bute. Let's go check it out. The museum's a witness to thousands of years of history illustrated behind me, and sometimes the scale can be truly mind-boggling. Some of the local stone circles were built 1,000 years before the Great Pyramids of Egypt. But what really brings it home for me are the castles. Carnassery Castle is very close by, and I like going to castles because they're old. But here, it's at the end of the story, just a blink of an eye in the lifespan of Kilmartin. There's a mind-boggling number of historic sites in and around Kilmartin Glen. In fact, 800 are within 6 miles of the museum. So how do you know which ones to go to? Well, that's why you should use the museum as your port of call for figuring out which ones to prioritise. Here, for instance, you can see all the local forts and duns. As far as I'm concerned, one of the most awe-inspiring places in the whole of Scotland is right here in Kilmartin Glen. It's a hill fort named Dunadd, and it was the inauguration site of the ancient kings of Dalriata. It's the kind of place that you read about in storybooks growing up. There's a footprint carved into the stone up at the top of the fort, and by placing your foot into that print, you represent your ruling over the land. It's an incredible moment if you get the chance to go along and try that for yourself. And just in case you were thinking, well, this all sounds really cool, but it's kind of off on the fringe. Far from it. Dunadd was the centre of an international system with items found from as far afield as Afghanistan and Siberia. Some of those items are on display right here in the museum. One of the things I really enjoyed about making my way around the museum was how they've recreated elements of the historic environment inside. For instance, the cup and ring marks recreated just behind me. And if you're wondering where a lot of these artifacts came from, just look out the window, where several archaeological sites unfold before your eyes. The museum's been doing great things for 20 years now, but it's got so much good stuff it's actually outgrown itself. So there are big redevelopment plans in place. Find out how you can help by checking out the museum's website. Thanks so much for joining us at Kilmartin Museum. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe to our channel so you never miss a thing.